Let's revisit.
Record low unemployment.
Concrete action in protecting the environment.
Major infrastructural advancements.
Accelerated developments in housing.
The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation worked hard for you in 2018. The economy grew by 2.2% during the April to June period of 2018.
Growth with jobs is the primary aim of this administration.
We saw the lowest reported unemployment rate, 8.4%.
That's the highest number of employed citizens since 1968. Youth unemployment also dropped 5.3% in 2018.
We are reaping success from the plans and programs that we have put in place in partnership with the private sector.
A major source of jobs in the economy came from the business process outsourcing BPO sector. The ministry, through the DBJ, provided $1 billion in financing for 15 BPO projects in 2018. Those projects created 24,520 new jobs.
The government of Jamaica stands in support of business process outsourcing.
The DBJ also supported the micro, small and medium-sized enterprises sector in 2018. In 2018, Jamaican businesses also benefited from the Exim Bank's $1 billion loan scheme. And through Jamaica Promotions, JAMPRO, the ministry facilitated increased investment in job opportunities on the island.
My presence here is to affirm that Jamaica is ready to connect for your business.
The body set up to regulate special economic zones across the island officially opened in July. Up to December, the Special Economic Zones Authority approved 15 of the 109 verified free zone operators and signed an agreement with JAMPRO in 2018 to maximize the island's investment potential. Also, a comprehensive feasibility study for the Caymanas Economic Zone was completed. And Cabinet approved a master plan and marketing analysis for the Jamaica Logistics Hub Initiative, the JHLI.
The master plan specifically details the actions Jamaica will need to take on several fronts simultaneously in order to realize its vision.
Kingston Wharves Limited's total logistics facility was opened in January, and a contract was signed in March for the construction of a 2,000 square foot logistics facility immediately adjacent to the Kingston Freeport Terminal Limited. In addition to outsourcing electrical installations, government through the National Competitiveness Council unveiled a plan to reach the top 10 of the Doing Business report by 2020.
The Secretariat has met with the Minister of Finance, who has given his full support to the reform agenda and is working very closely with us in collaboration with the Planning Institute to identify the funding that the agencies will need to get this work done.
In all of these projects, there are some common features. They are increasing the number of lanes. They are putting in modern technology for traffic enforcement. They are having better surfaces. They are also built taking into consideration the disabled community. Sewage is put in, water mains are put in, and all the telecommunication infrastructure is put in. The roadway is truly the road to development.
The contract was signed for the construction of that bypass, so it's no longer speculative, it is a reality.
Your government will do what is necessary to ensure that while we are progressing, we are not hurting in the interim. With the infrastructure in place, we can have greater density for housing.
Land remains an integral factor in the pursuit of economic growth and social development, as key sectors rely heavily on land and its utilization.
In order to streamline the land titling process, the National Land Agency introduced a systematic and community-based approach to establish land ownership, digital land mapping, as well as electronic titling. From those efforts, the Housing Agency of Jamaica issued 218 land titles.
I see this effort as a crime-fighting effort, because once you improve the environment in which people have to live, they adopt an entirely different approach.
The ministry began work in 2018 on the creation of a new town at Bernard Lodge in St. Catherine.
An agriculture component, detached housing component, townhouse units, mixed-use utilities, commercial, light industrial, open space, and most importantly, social services.
An enterprise team was also established to assist government agencies with the Bernard Lodge Master Plan.
As of January 1st, 2019, the government will impose a ban on the import, manufacture, distribution, and use of all single-use plastic carrier bags.
$75 million was set aside for a plastic bottle deposit scheme. A $700,000 plastic minimization project was also launched in 2018. In January, a $582,000 readiness grant was signed with the United Nations Green Climate Fund to boost the private sector's climate change response. By March, Jamaica submitted its third national communication to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Poor air quality issues in metropolitan areas was addressed with May's introduction of a source emission reduction strategy and plan of action. In August, the island joined the Climate Smart Accelerator, participated in the G7 Climate Summit in Canada, signed a $285 million contingency credit facility by November, launched a $13 million project to protect the Negril Great Morass, and in December, a $997 million national mitigation program was executed.
Prosperity is a destiny for all Jamaicans. Action your prosperity.